just like they have 3 pretty active and ganky cores that could give them that snowball potential. I see a lot of good uses for Arcane Aura this game, which isn't something I really think about that much with Crystal Maiden, but honestly, it's kind of good. The Root is really good for CM this game as well. Her Shard is pretty good. It's honestly not that bad of a CM game. I kind of, yeah, you know what? I think I do like Band9's draft better.
Wait, hang on. How did we get to this position? I thought you were... it's
really just the mid tiny that I don't like. I also have a lot of hate for position 1 Terrorblade still. I still, you know, it's risky. It's good, obviously, and he can do so many things, but I don't think it's particularly good at any one thing. Except for maybe knocking down early towers as a carry hero.
Okay. Well, let's say Trent's gone for the call of not favoring Team Spirit. I don't know if this is... I don't know what to make
I said
it.
draft. Okay, the draft.
Okay, the draft. Okay, sorry. There is a difference. I apologize.
There is the difference.
This Lycan set is sick. What is this one?
Yeah, he looks good.
What?
He's just permanently ulted, you know?
God damn, that's a cool set. Alright, let's get ourselves underway. Rabel. That is a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy. 2 for 2 in regards to the bounties. And we are ready to go. So, Rebel was for some time... Was he Puck Champ? Or no, Hellraisers, right?
Hellraisers and... what was that called? He was on Liga for a while. That's what it was.
Yeah. But the Hellraisers team, when we had the
Wait,
COVID,
Windstrike.
yeah.
That was it. Windstrike. Windstrike and then Hellraisers. So he's... Oh my god, man. That's a name I haven't talked about in a long time.
True. Where is Windstrike?
That was like an iconic team for a while.
Yeah. Organization as a whole as well, along with in Eastern Europe. Like I think of... Who's the other... Oh my god, I forgot the other mid laner now.
Yeah, they won $500,000 in prize money. I mean, Laurel was on Windstrike for a while. Young G. Iceberg was on the initial roster.
That was the guy I was trying to say, yeah. Yeah, that roster has some really good plays. Some really good plays on that roster. CM top lane might be in some trouble with the usage of the blood grenade from Rue. The Wolves slowed down, however, but CM's going to take quite the beating.
One thing that we'll have to keep an eye on this game will be the Alpha Wolves when we get to level 6. God, what a hilarious facet. Having the root and that going through the debuff immunity was kind of crazy. That definitely caught me off guard the last time we were casting it. So, you know, versus Night Stalker, that could really come into play later when he's like trying to commit hard.
Speaking
of that early armor on Terrorblade's not enough.
No, it's not. Maposhka was still... Oh, we got the level 2. He got the level 2 with the kill. The gaze drags back Night Stalker. Yatora's okay, and maybe Maposhka. No way. I mean, Reflection's up in 5. He's got to play the edge, though. The Thread of the Void could be a return kill onto the Terrorblade. But wait, can they go back on the Stalker now? They've got Stick for another blast, but I guess Moet is alive.
All right, I lied. It was enough. The armor's too strong. That's actually so insane.
Top lane now. As Fear getting run down. Collapse actually might be in trouble. Use of the blood grenade's going to send him away. Looks like our side lane's pretty brawl heavy to start this game 1.
Yeah, mid lane's just going to be a bit of a snoozer. We don't see this matchup too often anymore, actually. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of Puck versus Earth Spirit, but not a whole lot that's going to go on here. Not really expecting a kill for a while. And as much as my disdain for... Oh, wait. I was going to say for Terrorblades, Maposhka gets gone on down bottom.
I only saw the tail end when he cancelled the Cinder Skate. It's like, oh, yep, okay, never mind. Can't use this. Not a good position.
Yeah, I don't know. He just got a little aggressive there. I'm not sure. I guess he was just trying to help move the wave a little bit for Yatoro, but... I mean, that's the one thing about Terrorblade, though, is that this ridiculous armor that he has, 14 armor sitting here under the tower... But every bit of regen is just so useful in this hero.
I guess we will see... Like, they've got a decent amount of nuke, to be honest. Maybe the issue is like the Night Stalker spam and you have raindrops now. I guess Yutoro maybe seeing that the nuke could be something of a concern. Like you mentioned, the armor is a nice positive for the hero. So probably is going to be okay now down bottom. Put a little bit of damage on with that use of the Metamorphosis. There are kill potential. That Stalker is falling low from the rotation with the Winter going into the river. Lal, they will be able to snipe the water room. Lal in some trouble, lacking the mana, has got a decent wand. He needs to try and roll away. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Alright, it's good they got something out of that rotation from the Muerta, though, considering how much the Night Stalker had to tank down bottom. And that has let Miposhka reset the wave as well.
They're going to get him. Oh, nice sidestep. Lal going to miss out with the dead shot. If that connects, maybe there was an opportunity to get the kill onto Love. Now it's going to be top lane with the body blocks and the sticky stacky up. Nesfear will be chased down up to 5 now. Rue should have the damage by himself. There's going to be a kill onto the carry Tiny, so good start for them. And maybe even an opportunity to dive the Crystal Maiden. They've got a creep wave to be able to tank the tower. They're going to see the TP in, which will be stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was going to do too much anyway. Man, you can see how hard that kill was, too, though. He had to do so much body blocking the Wolf there from Collapse. That was really well played.
Oh, they kill Miposhka. Toro trying to get in front of the Night Stalker. Nice body blocks from Yutoro. We'll give some time for Rue to TP down, and there's going to be opportunity to keep Miposhka alive and get the Night Stalker.
The day comes out.
Worst time here in that attempt. The dead shot's not even enough as well. Miposhka will salve up and stay alive.
Somehow surviving even without the GG branch at 15 health, you know. No stats, no problem, says Miposhka.
Bit of a yikers with the timing.
Yeah,
they're trying to set up for him again if he comes bottom.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Perhaps force a walk of shame here.
Maybe they know they scanned the portal, maybe thinking Rue, that's the only way he was going to be able to run back through, but he's going to pop out of the tree line. And now with the Night Stalker's game completely destroyed, if they're going to be able to kill him once again, the chase down, it should be there for them. There's no way he's going to be able to escape, no one to assist him as well. And these are the concerns about the Night Stalker. This hero can be very slow, and if you have a bad lane, then how are you going to be able to keep up?
Well, they're going to try and turn it. Oh, jeez. Oh, CM. Yeah, you're dead. And where does, like, never mind. Yeah, okay, never mind. And Invis Rune can't find a play to make. Yeah, this bottom lane is getting ugly.
I said, do they know? I thought they pinged out the Muerta, and Miposhka does have a sentry, but they're happy with just beating onto the tower. Let's see if they stick around for the Wisdom Room, though, importantly. I don't know if you can contest this with meta about to expire. Maybe this is an opportunity for Dire? I think you need the park.
I've had a lot of liches go for these.
And here we go. Rebel's going to try and TP in with the coil. Beautifully done. I mean, this is just a massive overstep. Spirit thinking that they were strong enough. They do get a lot of reaction out of Dire, though. I mean, multiple heroes have to come down bottom, but the puck is pretty happy getting the double.
Yeah, that's big, because Rebel's going to be, like, the engine for this draft. And, you know, you're going to have a little bit of time. As you see, that Midas does indeed come out. People, liking players who go for the Alpha Wolves Facet, definitely love this item, because you're just trying to get 6 points into Summon Wolves as fast as you can. So you're essentially just buying experience whenever you buy Midas. I do like that, but, you know, it is a window. So they jump on Nesfear again, and there's the shapeshift.
Really? Is this actually a kill? Nesfear's going to try and TP out. Nice read from him. Unfortunately, the same TP'd in. So you will not have the same ability to be able to get yourself out of dodge. And now we'll see probably a lot of pressure put onto the tower too.
Listen, only 2 deaths this game so far is impressive for Crystal Maiden. That's...
What are we expecting to be? What's the
end
number?
At least 6. Oh, the end number? It could get pretty bad.
Okay.
like 12.
Well, let's see if they're going to be able to pick on the CM throughout some of these team fights or not. Rebel will TP in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Collapse gets out. So at least stop some of the extra damage into the tower. Probably would have been enough, honestly, to get the objective.
Oh, they need a bigger hero up here. But, oh well. It is what it is.
Alright, it's not the... Well, I was going to say not the worst.
But he literally is.
Didn't know it was that far behind in the net worth. I was taking a look. You know, this is a hero that we've seen a lot of priority given over to, but it's a bit too early for him to be playing for his own game at the moment. But the calls are loving life, though, on Team Spirit. Yatoro up top, Clap shortly behind. What do you do, though, for the Ninth Stalker? Like, how do you unlock this hero with the poor start? 0 on 2. He's got Phylactery queued up, but do you play around him? Like, what is his window into this game?
And he's got Knight in 40 seconds, so, I mean, ideally he wants to be up top right now. But he's going to be too late, I think.
I think that's going to be the case as well. He'll try and move over towards Yatoro, maybe an opportunity to bring down the Terrorblade, and there is.
Big.
The burst is enough, and now the coil collapse in danger. The shapeshift, he's going to try and chase down with the Crystal Maiden, thinks otherwise, wants to get out with the remaining movement speed. But both support from Team Spirit are here until Lyle shows up. That's the big X factor for them to turn the fight. Lyle is huge, lacking a little bit of mana, but importantly, they should be able to close it onto Moeta. Maposhka's still got a couple of round of spells to use. So does Rebel, though. Almost getting Rue, who survives on 20 health, is able to slip out of danger. Now Nesvi's looking for a toss opportunity. That only person's going to be Lyle. Maposhka's ready with the level 6, but the Chain Frost being able to bounce back. It's not good at the moment. The neutral's taking up a lot of the damage, but still, it might be enough to assist
no,
him
Crystal
in the kill,
Maiden.
and it is. And now Rebel is going to be cautious. Lyle roll in, is able to sidestep that. Maposhka with the drag back. Rebel's orb is back up. And that should be the end of the team fight. I say that, though, maybe not just yet. The Wolves are on him. Stalking Rebel. There's a lasso as well, Rue. I mean, this fight has gone on for such a long time that all the supports have got their 6s, and apparently the Night Stalker is back. It doesn't even get the kill. I mean, needed that so bad to keep him in this game, but unfortunately not
Collapse?
enough, and Collapse.
Oh, that's
Trying
big.
to juke through the trees, but nah, he's not gonna make it out. An attempt with the branch, it's cut short. Night Stalker and CM have what it takes. CM might die though, freezing field. She's got a level 6 as well, and that is enough to keep her alive. What just happened in the top lane?
It was an absolute barn burner, as they say. Dude, these Wolves. You don't get the armor anymore on the ulti. Valve, listen, I think she's dumpster. She's pretty close to the dumpster right now. Can we have the 20 armor back on freezing field? I really like that. It's depressing not having it now, but yeah, that was scary. Shout outs though. I did like the way he played that fight. He really lurked around for a long time in the CM and got off a couple extra spells there at like 10% HP. But man, the Wolves are very scary this game. Even forcing out the phase shift into the lasso was really cool.
Well, 3,000 net worth lead off the back of that fight, and now we got power runes as well, which will be a top spawn for Lao or DD, and already trying to activate it.
Part of the problem is that
Dude, is he dead? Oh my god.
oh, Collapse was busy doing that, and now his hero's getting gone on.
Trying to activate the shapeshift. If they got enough chain control, the toss is there, but well, now mid lane coil, defensive one from Rebel. Wow, should have enough. Nice burst, Maposhka. Good to go with the chain frost nuke, and this tower is going to go down with the meta TB showing up.
They're doing a really good job of using meta to get a brutal advantage. Like that bottom tower and now the mid tower.
Radiant's top tower is under
They're gonna find Collapse.
Dire's middle
But does he even have help here? Wait, did he not see him?
It's not. They're scanning for him. Just the one spot. He checked pretty much everywhere, but the spot that Collapse was.
He's gonna see him come down here and just be like, where? How? Like,
Mid lane with the remnants of the amp damage. Might look for a go onto Amorales. The Pistaver was used, of course, previously, but it's a little bit messier than they were hoping, which maybe gives an opportunity for Dire. Nightstalker is beelining into the fight. The lasso used defensively to enable Lyle to roll away, but maybe it just puts a target onto the back of the Batrider. That will be the case. Nesfear is going to get involved. A much-needed kill here for the Tiny, who really is struggling as the position 1 this game.
Yeah, they're going to lose their Wisdom Rune, though. Yadaro and Poshka are over there, ready to go. I mean, oh, maybe I'm not. I'm wrong. I thought they were going to go in for that. They're going to scan, and it's just a illusion, though, so all right. They will at least get their Wisdom on the side of Band 9.
Something. But this lead is growing, which is the issue for them. How do you kind of stabilize this game for Band 9? I mean, what is kind of the playback for them you feel like to at least cut this net worth a little bit?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, Nesfear has big damage, at least at this point. He's almost into the Echo. That's ugh. Honestly, it's tough. It's going to take T-Spirit being a little bit over-aggressive probably, because they can just kind of chill for a while, I would say. They can wait for their daytimes. They can wait a little while before they actually force the Roche fight, because the map is very, very small right now for the Dire. They have nowhere to go. Night Stalker needs farm, and getting it is ugly. Like, trying to go mid and get farm, like, the lasso is going to be up with a Blink Dagger pretty soon.
You just watching these supports as well with the Wolves? Like, I feel like this is just brutal to play. They are constantly running down the supports, and it's just impossible for them to be on the map.
Yeah,
Okay,
especially when you're low HP and you just get targeted by the enemy mid. Is he gonna live? No. Okay.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Yeah, even the cores, you can see the support, like, they just tear into it. And look at the tower does like nothing.
Okay, Nesfear. It's just a lasso with the damage from the meta. You mentioned before that Team Spirit have done an exceptional job this game to use all the meta. Use it incredibly well. I'm hearing a... What's the Dark Ascension for?
There was a, like, an ulti.
Okay.
Yeah, so. He was kind of like tickling him down with the wolves and felt the need ulti. I keep thinking he has an armlet every time I see this Night Stalker. He's so purple.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the stupid evasion as well of the wolves is so funny. 100% evasion for 8 seconds. What a comical ability.
It might run into Collapse. Radiant are going for their encounter smoke, but they're going the opposite way. So Collapse is alone with 2200 health. It looks like Radiant will not respond with anyone helping him out. He was too far away to the tier 1 tower. So really nice move from Dire. Smoke's going to connect on a pretty big kill. Second net worth hero. Nesfear as well is able to get that. So we'll see if it goes Blink Dagger next. Do you feel like he has...
Easy.
Oh, maybe not.
Wait, there's no lasso yet.
Okay, Chainfrost's still going to follow him. Make sure no one gets a bounce back. Lyle still able to chuck in. Glimmercape's going to protect him for the moment as Lyle got a little bit too far though, down to half, but the calls from Band 9 are not here.
That was a little unfortunate on the time there for Team Spirit. Trying to go for that one last, that was like 10 seconds away. It is still a decent enough puck game that you're going to have to respect him a little bit more than that.
Wow, but getting to that stage is the thing. Like, are we going to reach that? So they don't smoke. Okay, it looks like they don't even have a smoke, but 3 heroes will get scouted out the mid lane with this ward. But yeah, in regards to the puck, like, what do we feel like are those items this game that he needs? It's like, what? Witchblade, Blink, Octarine +1 even?
Eggs, damage item, you know. Yeah, it's a lot. There's no doubt. It's, as far as what this lineup wants to do, I think we're past that window. Like, I think this was you were hoping to be even or even like a little bit ahead as you're like picking up the blink on the tiny and like, I mean, and that would have hopefully been many minutes ago. And try to just snowball your way across the map and put the fear of them in with this Night Stalker. That's not going to happen. Now the best thing you can probably hope for is using your good vision to maybe contest Roche, but that they've been zoned back because there's no towers. So they're pushed so far back. They have great vision. They're going to go into the Roche now with Collapse. And I don't think it's much shot of them contesting.
I think one nice thing that, I mean, speaking about vision and Team Spirit with their draft and how they maybe have tried to respond to the Night Stalker pick is we spoke about the Terrorblade Reflection against the Dark Ascension, but also just the Lycan Wolves as well.
Yeah.
And it seems like they've gone for really their own way to be able to provide some information across the map, which is very creative to see, because we can often see like a Night Stalker team. This has always been a big concern against their opposition, where they can just not play the map. That is not the case. They're doing a really good job with the illusions, with the wolves, everything. And it's also the vision cam as well with the wards. We will see a fight potentially. Bandai looking to try and smoke an aggressive invasion down to Team Spirit's safe lane.
Radiant are scanning.
Well, it was the Team Spirit Classic to just immediately smoke into the enemy team who got an Aegis while you're down like 8 or 9k. That's pretty much how they made their money. So perhaps learning from their region super team. But it's not going to work out this time.
With the Lich skill build, is this... Actually, I'll hold that, Mapushka. Oh, okay, he got away. I've been, if I remember correctly, like people have been not putting max out Frost Shield, at least at this stage. Am I incorrect with that? I thought they were maxing
No,
it
I would agree. Yeah, definitely seeing more Frost Blast. Just make this more like old school, like the 2 points Frost Blast kind of thing. But I mean, it's good, definitely a good game for the W. You know, versus like the Night Stalker, it helps him survive. It's pretty useful, and then you've got these mobile heroes like the Lycan or the Earth Spirit who get a lot out of it as well.
Sure. Look at Rue's positioning. Invised up behind the tower, looking for this opportunity here for the lasso play. I feel like someone's farming the far north jungle, but no one is currently there. Regardless, they'll sweep and be able to take the T2 tower. So another objective is going to go the way of Team Spirit.
Oh, there we go.
Does get the jump. Nesfear's going to be able to reveal the blink as well. They're going to be called for off the Chain Frost and the AoE damage from the Magnetize. It's too much. Lyle's going to chase them down inside their base, and they were itching for a fight, and they got it.
Rebel had to just cancel the TP. He was coming in the middle of it, just said, no, never mind. Okay, this is not going well. Oh my god. Everyone contributing there, too. Really Collapse a little bit too late to the party. That's all. The fight goes on longer, he gets more damage, but everyone else's immediate burst damage just washes over the Dire, and that's a full lane of racks here. I mean, yeah, Yaro's being a dick. Just standing there ready to hit the reflection. He has played this game extremely well in Terrorblade. It's like they can just commit for every objective and just grind this game down.
I think you would definitely list him as one of the better Terrorblades, but I think whenever I think of this hero and how I've really liked to see it shine, it's always getting involved early game with meta, and I think he's done that to an incredible level.
Yeah, 100% agree. Well, Lasso isn't up for 10 more seconds, so that's pretty good news there for the Dire as they move right through a Radiant Obs.
Is under attack.
See if this smoke plan works.
See if they can trail Spirit. Maposhka's got a pretty good read of this. Not nearby to be able to pop the smoke. Lyle's going to give them that information. Not the first point of contact you want. Last instant nuke. Yutori gets rid of the puck. Now Nesfear's gone. This one is over. There is just an overwhelming amount of net worth lead that Spirit are playing with. The G's are going to be called, and Nesfear is out of this game.
Yep. Ah, well played.
Very good stuff. This is what they're thinking when they pick this
Terrorblade on the earlier end of the draft. This game like this, God, man, knocking down that tier 1 tower, because like there's not a lot of carries that do that right now. The ability to take a tier 1 tower like that in the safe lane, and then once they see an opportunity, they also just swoop in and grab it mid.
The very end or not? Let's see. What has he got? Yeah, he went
That's
pack
cool.
leader. Okay.
I guess these supports are a little bit less susceptible in some ways, especially the Lich, I suppose. It's kind of cool. Because the gaze does, what is it, 250 damage per second to creeps. Kind of cool. Although I guess once the Alpha Wolves are beast mode, it's kind of impossible to kill them anyway, it feels like, as a support player. But yeah, he wants to hit the damage.
Is this like not? Surely this is just highlighting how strong this hero can potentially be if you pick him last game and the other facet he looks really good, and now you go for the different facet in the pack leader. And because I was thinking like you might go for the Alpha Wolves again versus at least the lineup that they have, but him showing the pack leader like is the route to go this game. This has got to be a pretty big concern. Like if it looks good though, that's the thing. Like we have to wait and see. But if it does look good, then like hang on a second, like this hero can be played in a lot of different drafts.
I mean, I think that's kind of our goal for every hero, I think, right? So
Yeah.
It's a good sign, hopefully. I mean, I think Lifestealer is also a similar one where, you know, he's in a good spot right now where it feels like you can definitely swap between facets per game.
We didn't know that, but apparently we know now that it's in a good spot.
Well, his facets are in a good spot. I still don't know if I'm convinced on the hero.
What actually happened though? Like now that we've had some like a little bit of time after the Dreamlet qualifiers, what do we think has actually happened in regard to why the carry pool is kind of just blown wide open?
I think it's people just can't find the next good one. I think they're all kind of medium rare.
Okay.
Like, okay, that's a bad example because I really like medium rare.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on how you like your steak.
They're all mediocre. We'll just go with that. Like, it's just they're all fine. Like, it feels like you have to. There's no one who's so overly broken outside of like the bands that we're seeing. You know, the Alex, the Morphlings, the DKs, the Gyros. These other heroes, you actually have to be a little bit more specific because you need their benefits, not just their like. Oh, this hero is so much better than every other hero in all situations. You have to actually adjust more according to the draft.
Which is interesting.
I do like the Sven. I think it's cool.
Poshka? Yeah, a lot of damage. Yeah, I like the Sven as well, but we'll see if it's going to be able to work out. I've not seen this hero in quite some time, and I know there were some concerns on the facet for him, at least when the facets were first brought out, but that was one of his kind of weaknesses. I feel like it wasn't as strong as some of the other ones.
There will be some annoying things this game, though. Constantly being howled, pretty annoying. The attack damage reduction. I mean, obviously it's not crazy until 25 when you also remove the plus, which we had in our other Lycan game. So it'd be total attack damage, but even just his base can be frustrating. And then this whole thing with the stun and the unfettered, that is making me question this for sure. I really feel like maybe Lifestealer really wins this matchup now. Because Vanquisher, your innate, does 20% bonus damage to stunned enemies, and you can just negate that as Lifestealer. And then if you have the Ags, you just jump inside the Sven. And it just feels like you have a good answer to all his cool stuff.
Very interesting point. We'll have to see. I mean, the silence is then one thing potentially looking at from Rebel. It's always been a bit frustrating here for the Lifestealer. We do see that further up top lane. He's also been very vulnerable to like instant control, just being unable to react and then get your rage off, of course, before the facets and then blown up. So this is going to be quite nice to stop some of the maybe line burst potential, which we are seeing come into play top lane, and tempt onto your Toro. They're going to be able to get him. Nicely done.
All right. There we go. The kind of start they need. That is one thing about this game is that we have a Dawnbreaker lane where there is not a stun. So you're actually going to be able to use your Starbreaker pretty well.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you really cannot rely on a creep, unfortunately, for Maposhka. And you would expect the Enchantress, especially into the line, usually at least support. The Enchantress should have a pretty good time, but feels definitely, like you said, the lack of stuns, and we're seeing them have a good time top lane. So 16-3 compared to the 19-3. Yutori's still farming, but we'll see if there's any other kill threat.
Yeah, I was just double checking as well as Rue hops on to Lich, but he should be okay. The gaze does still silence too, as well. Oh wow, he's still just dead because of the wolf. Nice.
Does silence?
Yeah, it is a silence because it's a cannot act when you're being pulled towards them, as they also get another kill up top, but Yadaro's going to jump onto Amorales. So that means that it's actually, they have pretty good options versus the Unfettered.
Huh. Okay.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We'll have to keep tabs on that with how it's able to come into play throughout this game. Rue will deny himself to the neutrals. Mid,
In
what?
theory, I mean, it's pretty good, yeah.
How does
mid?
Lau have 14 denies, sorry?
Big branch, man.
Yeah, big
That is
branch,
still
man.
pretty high, though.
Maybe much more
a
than...
couple of kicks that didn't work out too well.
Oh, okay.
That's still refilled?
Yeah, I don't know how, dude. I think that's why he gave the voice line. That was a long time that he TP'd in and didn't get the bottle and still was able to refill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh, both sides. And Morales is like, alright. Red was saw that the enemy team TP'd in and refill the bottle. Now he has to come as well and refill. Well, bottom. This would be so frustrating to play into. I feel like this really enables the Batrider. Just having... is Rue really going for this Rue? Okay.
The Wolves have given him a lot of confidence.
Yes, they continue to give him a lot of confidence. And he's kind of 1v2ing this lane, maybe 2v2. I mean, I suppose you do have to include the Wolves, but seems like a very nasty lane setup.
It's cool because the Bat is this hero that just like dominates these 1v1s outside of the lane, like when you're right next to each other like that, when you're battling his supports. But then you kind of get scared when the carry also runs over, but instead you just have this Lycan who just has the Wolves constantly playing with you. If he gives them the shared unit control as well, that could be pretty interesting.
A risky one, though. Maybe he griefs him.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, you got to turn it off after the lane, you know. Take it back.
Try to make it go. They've stepped a little bit too far forward. Now, Lul, opportunity for him to TP in. Nice position from Amorales. Rebel is responding, and they're not going to be ready for the Earth Spirit move down bottom. Surely he's ready to go with the Magnetize. He's just waiting for the opportunity.
What a kick.
Let's connect onto multiple. Lul is going to be able to purge that off with the illusion, and it will be a 1-for-1.
Yadro getting a little low up here. A little spicy as he's contemplating the Armlet Radiance build. Aposhka down on the Wisdoms. They're going to get the double. That Wisdom is gone.
Easy.
Now, does he live? Does he live? Does he kill even? He's threatening Amorales.
Doesn't kill, but snipes the Wisdom. Lich down bottom. Gonna die to the Wolves. Collapse level 6. He's fine. They're gonna trade ultimates. Sidesteps the Starbreaker. Went back in on Collapse and might actually die if they can get one more tick off. They do refresh, but Collapse is okay. Still gonna roll over the top. Rabel. It's fine. Not enough damage at the moment. Is Rue in danger though? Maybe. Okay. Rebel is in fact low. Swings down to bottom, so with the Earth Spirit just feeling like he needed to keep going, keep chasing. Unfortunately, that puts himself in the firing line, and Lau gonna be able to get a nice kill.
Collapsing, a really good job pushing the limits on this hero. That dodge on the Starbreaker was sick. And now Lara will just right onto the Lich. The body blocks again from these Wolves, right into Maposhka's waiting hands. Hooves, I suppose. Hands and hooves.
Hands
Power
and
of the-
hooves.
of the Enchantress.
I know, Trent, the more I see Tiny Lycan, the more I'm worried we are going to go back into, what was it, like TI-10 with these two heroes?
Yes, it was.
I feel like we're really not yet seeing as well the maybe power of like the Scepter, the Wolf Bite with this hero. What I'm seeing at the moment is like the forward vision, something that you like to mention, that the Lycan can provide and the Tiny really utilizes. And you can just toss the wolves. Like how frustrating would that just be, tossing the wolves constantly? So I feel like this could be a duo that we're about to see a decent amount.
He does a lot of damage. Well, kind of similar to last game. Maybe not looking quite as desperate. Game plan for now, though, I guess is get Sven farmed. You had to think of something that's going to help you get into this game. And he's thinking about going for the Mask of Madness, so it is the way to do it.
Okay, have they got any...
Collapse. He's just in there, taking their jungle.
You have some pretty decent wards set up to maybe secure their own jungle. It's going to be hard though if you do lose this tier 1 tower mid. We are starting to see some extra heroes rotate towards the area on Radiant to help secure it. Maybe even attempt onto Lal. Solar Guarding come into play. Nice synergy of spells from the boys on Radiant. A big kill for them to find as well. Lal playing a little bit too aggressive. A great timing as well with the power rune. Rebel.
Yeah.
Unfortunate down bottom spawn.
And that's before 6 on both supports, too. You get this kill on Laurel. That's awesome. It wasn't even that long of a jump here for the Dawn either. So right back up top, going to catch the waves that comes into the tower. And they're going to try and mess with them doing these stacks in here, and they're going to get some of them.
Yeah, but they're ready for a fight. Rue's in a great position to be able to block the roll. Collapse snipes Amaryllis on the other side, but still we are continuing to see Rebel be chased down, and you also have the Lich that is not going to be able to escape. It's just the army of summons at the moment inside the river, and now this tower, it will be beat onto once again.
Well, that was a real one step forward, 2 steps back situation there.
Yeah.
Kill the enemy mid and then immediately lose 3 heroes and your mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now we're going to sweep top apparently. Dawnbreaker is going to be forced to TP out. So another tier 1 tower is going to go down. More map control. Which... you're just giving over so much room. And oh, nice toss play. Amaryllis over by the triangle is going to be in some danger. We'll be okay though by the looks of it with a kick along with the assistance from the support.
And no chase on the Bat Riders. They continue to just knock on that top tower. And again, it's 11.5 minutes. They've knocked down the mid and the safe lane tower once more from Team Spirit.
Radiant's top tower
Spooky stuff.
attack.
Especially when this team is traditionally been known as not the greatest laning or early phase team. They are
Yeah.
sitting pretty.
I mean, what can you do? I guess you get line 6 at smoke. And he's close. Yeah, that's XP now. But who do you even kill? I guess hunting the Lifestealer might be your best bet. He's actually kind of susceptible right now if you can just get the Hex or the Sinister Gaze.
Okay.
Killing
See,
everyone else
it's-
feels pretty difficult.
Yes. And it's really Utoro is the only person that's maybe putting himself an opportunity to die. You see how deep everyone else is playing on Team Spirit. They are going to try and go for him. So smoke across the map. It'll take some time. They've got this lane that's pushed out as well. So Utoro is going to be able to fall back into the jungle. In fact, actually wants to go through the Twin Gate and maybe play with Miposhka along with Collapse who are down bottom. Very interesting move from Utoro. Potentially also anticipating that Barn9 were wanting to invade into his own safe lane. So he reads
Yes.
this and gets out.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think they were just because they're all moving down here. They're not finding anyone. They know they must be making a move towards him. They know supports are close to 6 on the Radiant. Oh, and now Lich. Sacrificial Lich.
Is he gonna chain for us? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna teach you tower. Let's see if they... Yeah, surely they'll stop.
Oh, it's 13.5. It's. I feel like Team Spirit has this reinvigorated approach of just, what if we kill their towers? It makes it a lot harder to play Dota.
Sounds like not a bad strategy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not one we see too often right now, I feel like, to be honest.
No, definitely not. But they have some incredible heroes to be able to do so. And Rue's going to make some stacks inside their own triangle, so it looks like he'll probably farm this to get towards his blink. And then we may see them look to go out on the map once again. I mean, they're not really, like... The thing is, they're not under any threat. Like, you don't need to really push the tempo. You can wait towards these next set of items, like maybe drums on collapse, and then... They don't have the greatest Roche lineup, I suppose, so that's the thing for them, but you can just continue to sweep now with the double blink on Lal and the bat.
Yeah, and you can just be watching to essentially whenever they're going to leave. You can also consistently just keep ganking the Dawnbreaker too,
bottom
because
lane,
you know
Lal.
that she's going to be playing solo.
Not even really close, to be honest, and if the supports were close enough, they're going to try. Dire ready though. Soul Guardian straight on towards the Tiny. Lot of damage onto Lal, and Lal's going to take the brunt of the force, but the issue is now the Lycan will reign supreme. Does get in front of Rebel. Nice block off Rebel. Got the Blade Mail. Is that really going to be able to do much? Dude, Collapse is just chunking them down. Look at the Lycan dancing in and out, sidestepping all over their dead bodies. As Collapse is wanting to go back for more. That's a big wolfie. Double wolves running at them, but... They are back towards their base.
You can just see the desperate, panicked smoke there from Amorales on the Lion. Just hoping that it would save him, but he was still too close to the edge. So the smoke pops. The army of the Lycan destroys him. And the Sven unable to even get the hits off when he needed them.
Speaking of the Sven, there's Vid, TP out, Lau. It's going to be there to stop that one short. Another kill onto this... Sorry, first kill. Onto the Sven.
They get a trade on Ench, but obviously it's a small consolation prize as the lasso now comes out.
They're going to lose some more heroes. Lau, nice combo. Oh my. Lau lines them up and knocks them all down. Rabel's into the base, but... Game Spirit, they're clicking.
Just voice lining at each other. They're having a fun time, it seems. I mean, I hope that Band 9 is still in good spirits. Obviously, you don't really want to be getting in a bad mood after just qualifying to an event. And like they've been on this cruising roll. They're doing so well. And then to immediately run into Team Spirit as your first match in this qualifiers, I'm sure is a little disheartening.
Oh, they were baiting. It's a nice Solar Guardian. They're all lined up. But it just seems like the raw net worth lead. It's too much for them at this stage of the game. They're going to buy back on the Lion. It's a lot of damage from the Dawn. Lar's going to toss him up in the air and knock him down again.
Oof. Man, that was a lot of healing. A lot of damage from the Dawn. But yeah, it just doesn't matter at this point.
Radiant are scanning.
That it does not. Infest play. Going for Rebel. Amorales is playing behind his Spirit. Maybe he's able to help get some separation for the roll away. There's finds a nice stun. Low. Is he going to go down? One more tick. They found him. Yatori now in a little bit of danger. The rescue, here comes the Batrider lasso for the last second. Yatori is going to be able to win the man fight. And Number Poshka as well is wrapping around if he's going to be able to get in range, but no one else will continue to stalk the Lich. So
Dude, Collapse
it's
is
actually
tipping
inside
him.
the... Oh. Yikes.
Yeah, I'm just farming while my army kills you in your base. Have fun.
Oh my
That's
god.
rude.
Did he use the helm of the Overlord before they killed it? I think he did.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god, dude. This
He's
Lycan
mean.
hero.
It's pretty much the only way you get the ice fire bomb, you know? Alright, here we go. Get him! Go, Ancient Ice Shaman.
Other tip? TPR, maybe that's better? What?
It was all the ice fire bomb, clearly.
How much did that last for right click?
I mean, there was a lot of right click. The Ancient Ice Shaman one is 162 damage.
Oh my god. I don't know, dude. We keep saying it every time we see this Lycan, but this hero, it's kind of... It's looking a bit stupid.
It has some downsides, though. Like, I've definitely seen games where it goes poorly because, like, the rest of the draft is, like, lacking control. Or the mid hero doesn't get off to a good start, and then it feels like the Lycan's forced to, like, pop ulti and run at people the whole time. I think it really helps if your supports are doing a lot, which his obviously are. Like, Miposhka is just all over the map with this Ench. He's getting a lot done. He's backing people up, and you got Rue, who's, like, is scaling and stuff. And they're taking advantage of the vision that you're giving with the Wolves, making good use of it, as Collapse and the Ancient Ice Shaman are battling Roche, while the rest of his team try and finish this game.
Meanwhile, Rue and Yutoru know exactly where Nesfear are. Let's see if they continue to go to the right side. Oh, I thought they were going to. They had a pretty good read. That moved down bottom, but Nesfear is going to be able to continue farm. Like we were saying, the Collapse all is Roche.
The break of dawn. Will this help them?
I get the Wolfbite next for Collapse. Is incredibly farmed. Even be able to get the Tormentor where we see the Lich is currently set up. Pop the Shapeshift maybe just in case there's a fight that does break out if they're trying to snipe him on the way out of the Tormentor. So Aishard's going to go the way of Rue. Very easy. I mean, 17,000 net worth lead. This is just... What's the probability, actually? 11% even still.
Yeah, it was giving them like 640 earlier this game when they were down as well. I was kind of surprised.
We'll see
Alright,
if
we
they
got a blink on Lion.
Yeah.
That
That's
could maybe
something.
help set up for the Sven.
A Scatter at the Dawnbreaker will be able to TP out. Wisdom's going to be sniped as well. Maybe go mid lane? Solid Guardian combination once again has always been the big thing for them so far this game. It should be good for one. But are they going to be able to continue with a team fight? Because the Lycan summons find both supports. Collapse is man fighting Rebel. The Aegis, there's not much that Collapse has to be worried about. They're going to get in front of the Earth Spirit. Lasso for good measure. And up the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they still have Shapeshift as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The old 21k lead at 22 minutes.
Oh, nice jump in, Amoralis. Maybe kill... Okay, Yutoru. Oh, second, is he going to be able to run away? Maybe turn it back around now with the open moves. Live still has the Infest as well to play with, so... I don't know, I've said Yutoru's fine, reads it perfectly, baits the Dawn. And now with the rest of the supports once again free food. It's actually a post-crew out of all heroes that is able to get the Lich instead of Collapse.
Perfect. Alright. Another lane. Sven BKB is online.
Nice. On the lane we go down. See if they can get this fight with the BKB. For them, it's really just been like roll in, stun into Solid Guardian, which is when they've actually looked like, we've been able to kill one person. But unfortunately, it's only been one kill they're getting. And they need way more. Rue's not a bad start. Let's see if they have to commit a lot for it, and they will not. The rest of Spirit were not nearby.
This is how it starts, right? Big streaks. Going back.
Oh.
Radiant are scared.
We do need a lot of items on this Sven, though. And now Collapse is going to chase him with his wolves. What will happen here? Will Collapse continue this? Oh, the rest of the team is making a move. Where are they going? They're after the Dawn.
They might get the Dawn. They will get the Dawn by the looks of it.
Oh!
Oh, it just got him. Didn't get the toss actually for Lyle. People are starting to TP back. It is in a bit of an awkward spot. Change Frost could prove to be disastrous, but Lyle's able to step over to the left, and now actually, okay, they just baited them in. Collapse runs him down. Never mind. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
It's one of the few games I actually kind of feel bad for carry players. Like for the Sven, like, what hope did he have? He didn't really get a chance to play Dota, I don't think, for 24 minutes. Like, you know this hero's going to have to farm. He didn't get that. Now he just has to try and, like, farm in the jungle. He knows it's over.
Yeah, his BKB TPing back to base. Not being able to use it aggressively. And well, I mean, Maposhka's he's gonna blink on the
Enchantress,
Enchantress.
so, you know, maybe go hit the shop up, I think, you know.
Oh, what's going on? Dude, Maposhka's doing so much damage to Amorales. Because you go, Roo's trying to snipe him. Oh my god, no way, dude. They know he's there. Roo's still going for the snipe. Yeah, well, some other heroes are dying. Rebel's able to get Lal over out of the base. And they're gonna blink.
Oh no!
Okay,
no, you are
TP,
not
it's
allowed
okay,
to live.
It's okay.
Okay, well, they're about a little warrant at like the Hague International War Crimes there. If he actually, that was insane. That would be juke.
Solo kill Nesfit? Okay, I think he missed.
Oh
No way, dude.
how many?
Oh my.
This is gonna be GG.
That's. Well, you were saying hopefully the morale is okay after qualifying to a recent LAN and then getting bodied by Team Spirit. It's definitely a bit unfortunate.